Hey guys, what's up? It's Cole, and with patch 6.45 we've gotten a brand new relic weapon step, and this is going to be for the Majestic Manderville relic weapon. This is going to land you with an item level 645 weapon, and you do get a little bit of choice on the substats. This isn't going to be the same substat allocation as you might be used to from like Heaven's Ward. So what it's going to do is it's going to give you a screen that I'm going to put on the video right now, and it's going to let you choose through a few different substats. Like for healers, it was critical hit, determination, spell speed, or piety. And so for that, obviously as scholar, critical hit is king, determination is also fantastic, and then I just slot in spell speed because why not? I don't really need any more piety at this point, honestly. So unfortunately, it is still significantly, massively, ridiculously far behind best in slot weapons, which are landing you much higher, like 20 items levels higher. But I still think that the glamour's worth it. I still think it's really good for a casual weapon. I'm actually genuinely impressed with the book, but I'll talk about that after I talk about the steps. In order to unlock this and get the next step of it, you do need to talk to Dandelion outside of Rodzat. He's right beside the Aetheryte, and then you do need to complete the Manderville quest line itself. This is going to then allow you to go back to Geralt, which is going to be just outside of the High Crucible of Alchemia in Rodzat, and so same location as before if you aren't sure what that is. And so that is going to basically boil down to, drum roll please, I'm trying to be as positive as I can about it. It's going to be another 1500 tombstone step, guys. Only difference is this time you're looking for a different type of chondrite, and you're going to get it from Jubrunna. Honestly, you know what? I think that they should put her in as a striking dummy into the shop, because I am so sick of buying relic items from this like NPC for 1500 tombstones. Man, I'm so sick of her. But anyhow, you take those chondrites to Geralt, and then he will hammer you out a Majestic Manderville weapon, which I gotta admit, I think looks really cool. The Scholar book, 100% I am on board with this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous looking. It is so sweet. Which gets me into the next part, which is going to be changing the relic weapon stats, which is going to be important at this point. So you're going to be introduced to a new NPC called the Alchemist, and he is going to take one of the chondrites that you just bought in order to respec the weapon stats. So say you want to go like crit piety, or say spell speed piety, or whatever your heart's desire really wants, you're able to do that. And with that, I'm going to give my impressions of the relic so far, because now we're at 6.45. We're like basically one step away from like the end, and I gotta say, not one single person I've talked to, guys, not one single person I've talked to wants to do Crystal Tower 50 times. Not one person wants to do Anti-Tower 75 times. Not one person I've talked to. That is not what I'm asking for, but I do need to say that I really wish we got brand new content to do this with, because what is my recommendation going to be? What is it? I bet you people in the comments are going to post, oh, it's the friggin' hunt train again. It is absolutely the freaking hunt train again, which I love the conductors. I am friends with so many of them in that community. Amazing, amazing people. I cannot throw enough like flowers and like happiness and confetti at them. They are freaking amazing people. They are truly great people. I wish that like more people got into the hunt train and really got exposed to it. It is such a good way to get tombstones, get materia, get all like nuts. Avoiding that joke, but it's just a very good thing. And so I think that it's a good thing and accessible. Like, I think that this relic was accessible for sure, but if I'm honest, every single relic has been accessible. Like, this isn't expecting you to like clear a savage tier, clear an ultimate tier. Like, every relic has been accessible, so this one is just super duper incredibly accessible. At this point, I don't really want to say anything too negative. Like, I don't think that Final Fantasy 16 took away development from 14. At least I really don't want to believe so. I might be huffing copium according to some people, but I don't want to believe that. But what I can say is there is a sore missing component of content here. Like, we have amazing ultimate raids. We got 2 amazing ultimate raids. I heard a lot of good things about both of them. I heard a lot of bad things about both, but overall, like, ultimate raiders are very satisfied. They got their 2 ultis. We got 3 pretty decent savages this tier. We've gotten our extremes, but my point is, I think that there is a massive, incredible, gaping wound in this game when it comes to mid-core content. Because, let's be honest, I don't know many people that are really being pushed to the wall when it comes to an expert roulette. I mean, maybe other people do, but I literally don't know anyone. Like, maybe like the newest of the new players when they're under geared and the tank isn't using cooldowns. Okay, that can be a little bit annoying as a healer, but it's not really exhilarating content. Like, we don't have like that mid-core content gap, and so I think that that's really what I'm suffering. Like, am I bothered that Relic is tied to Tomestones? Not necessarily, but I'm bothered because the Relic used to be tied to like the mid-core, interesting, unique content, like the experimental content. I even made a video saying like how Boja is like some of the most important content because it allowed the developers to experiment with a whole whack of things. Like, we got like these massive multiple party giant raids and everything. It was really quite something with Casmalakis Latori and like the Louvre Brigade as well as the Dalriada. It was really quite something. And unfortunately, I think especially lately I'm feeling it really hard that like there's just not much gritty content that I can just throw myself into, and I feel like the well's really kind of I don't know. But anyhow, I'm cutting this video. I was hoping for it to be 5 minutes. I'm gonna avoid that 8-minute mark, which that's when the ad revenue is or whatever, so I'm gonna avoid that. I'm gonna cut it short. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Beautiful relics. Let me end on that. The relics are beautiful. I've seen a few of them. Even this book, like, look at the text. I'm a big fan of this. Beautiful, beautiful craftsmanship. The artist actually did a beautiful job on this. But I can't help but feel, shoot, what am I gonna do with this now? Like, what am I gonna take this book to do? And that feels like poopy. Anyhow, take care, everyone, and I hope that you have an absolutely fun patch. I'm looking forward to talking a lot about Blue Mage, literally in a few hours. Take care.